Aloha Cash Flow Game. The Rich Dad Cashflow Game. Let's get into it. Feel free to use my password anytime you feel like it. Going with the stock market for the kids. Yes, I am. Gonna do some stock market for the kids. You played this game before? There's two goals to this game. First goal is you got to get yourself out of the circle, and then you get onto this. I'm not quite sure if you want to call that a circle. This continuous loop. And then once you're on this continuous loop, you can either land on your dream or you can earn, I think, $50,000 of passive income over whatever amount. So that's how you win. It's either by landing on your dream and being able to purchase it or achieving X amount of income over. The real learning, the majority of learning, the game is full of learning. You can learn as much or as little out of it as you allow yourself to. A lot of learning and the very top level learning is going to be right in here as you learn how to interact with your financial statement and get your passive income to exceed your total monthly expenses. This isn't a how-to video. It's a playing video. What I mean by that is some videos maybe are going to explain how to play, and I'm going to be more playing than explaining. If we were able to short, this would be a fantastic time to short or buy some puts on that bad boy. Ooh, man, baby already. All right. What's going on? Plex buyer, don't plex buyer. All right, loan. How have you guys been? I've been doing pretty phenomenal. I'll get that. So now you see I have, I purchased a 3-2 house, which I had to take a loan out for, 2 loans actually. Loan for $3,000 here and a loan for $60,000 here. Under the liability column and asset column, you see those put. Gold coin. Notice it doesn't have a liability. Interesting. Think about that. Gold coin, no liability. Keep thinking about that. Not necessarily in the next 10 minutes. Maybe you will have a solution in the next 10 minutes, but keep thinking about your financial statement and that a gold coin has no liability. See if you can find a smart way to implement that into your life. Ooh, what do we got? All right. So we'll buy a little bit. I'll buy a little bit. Just a little bit. But the reason why a little bit, I'm going to pay this off. That's a guarantee. If I pay this off, that's a guarantee extra 100. Excuse me, extra 300 per every 1,000. That's extra 100 that I'm getting is a guarantee. These stocks, that's a maybe. That is a maybe. Let's see. All right. Stick with the small deals for now. Pass it on that. That's something else that you can think about is guarantees versus maybes. Guarantees versus maybes. And what does that do for you? Guarantees versus maybes. not just in this game, right? It might be easier to figure out a higher level of lesson if you can figure out the lesson in the game first and then transfer that into your life. If you can just transfer it straight into your life, then even better. Guarantees versus maybes. Great. Let's repay the rest of this. So far, everything's going pretty well. Pretty well. Huh. Yeah, Snapples. Yeah, it's just not doing it. Guarantees versus maybes. Assets with nothing connected to it in the liability column. Could it be said a different way? There's no counterparty risk. That's why there's talk about some risk. That's why there's no liability there. Or could it be that since gold has no counterparty risk, one example of that is that there's no liability. Nothing in the liability column. Now that changes if you borrow money to buy the gold or something like that. But generally speaking, there's certain assets that have no counterparty risk. And those, you might want to get some of those. Oh, man, that's not super exciting. What is this? Divorce leads. It's not, man, it's not exciting at all. That's a huge, oh boy. Oh, 32. You know, man, I'm gonna do something different. I'm just gonna pass and see what happens. It's not the most exciting, deal. Let's see if we can make this one happen. Just borrow basically about $20,000. Look at that. Okay, maybe we can make this happen. Originally, the loan is going to be $1,800, so it's should set me back a negative $100, and then I got to pay off $20,000. I guess I don't have to. All I got to do is pay off $2,000. It's making me $200. 8 bucks. I could sell it. All right, let's do it. He passed on another one. Just being so indecisive. I'm down to no money, man. No freaking money. Maybe that wasn't the smartest move, but I obviously did it anyways. Small deals. Everything's probably gonna work out okie dokie, though. It usually does in this game. And ooh, there we go. Let's see. Is this going to? Where's my plex? Okay, I had to pay. Let me see. Ooh, shoot! I didn't even get to see what happened there? What happened? Oh, good lord, I somehow missed it. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles, doesn't it, my friends? My fine feathered friends. Well, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of sleepy at the moment, and I've had a very productive day, doing getting all types of stuff done. And I lifted weights yesterday, and I'm a little bit on the downsized. Ah, man, I'm gonna borrow some money. Hunky dory. I think if I could go back, I wouldn't have bought that. Maybe I wouldn't have took a loan out for that business. You know, hey, you gotta learn somehow. Part of what you can learn is, ooh, look at that, is your how quickly you make decisions, what type of decisions you make. You know, for me, obviously, if you watch the last game I played, or was it the game before, um, I have a tendency to just like borrow money, buy something, then work on paying that money off. Speaking of paying that money off, I gotta get a little bit of that paid off. Reverse split. Do I have MYT for you? No, I don't. Okay. All right, we gotta work on Flex Buyer. Oh, I was offered 40,000 before. 60. That seems kind of bunk, right? I'm gonna pay off the mortgage. Let's see. I'm gonna pay off the mortgage of 180,000. That leaves me with 60. Then I'm gonna pay back 19. It's about 40. Let's do it. All right. Okay, that's good. I started before I made that purchase. I was at like 22,000. Sold that, paid off all debt with it. Now I'm up a little bit over. What was that, like 24,000 or something along those lines? So, all right. I got downsized again. Holy guacamoles! What can I get with a? That is not exciting either, man. Oh, maybe sell that relatively quickly. Big deal. What we got? All right. Parked in the handicap zone. Dang. Baby factory over here. Yeah. I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like doing that. You can get comment critical on me in the comment spot, but I don't know. It's okay. Now I feel like doing that. Now why is that? Cash flow 2,500. I have to borrow money to purchase it that is considerably less. So this, even though it drops this down really quite far, it brought this up quite a bit. So to me, yeah, I was willing to do it under worse conditions. Hit those small deals up, start a part-time company. Earlier in the game, I'll probably do that, but loaded up with some stuff that could go pretty well for me. All right. All right, all right, all right. Talk myself into it. Let's see. Let's get this. Drop down these loans. 12. Oops. Where are we at? All right. Okay, this game, this is moving along. Nothing. Woo, gonna pass on that. You know, nothing super hard. It's just been pretty good, generally the whole time. I'm loaded up. Keep that for now. 30,000. There we go. Okay. Seems like getting closer to being out of the rat race. No assets. All right, what do we got? Yeah. This might be it. Bam, that was it. All right. This part I normally like to end as soon as possible. Oh, but I'm gonna buy it. All right. So what could be of value to you? Now, anything that you can get value out of spending the time watching this, kudos to you. But I'm gonna go back to two things that I brought up before. Start to think about the implications of assets that have no counterparty risk, and which would also mean that they will not take up any space in your liability column. How did I know that was going to be there? How did I know that was coming? I really think sometimes the game kind of conspiracizes against me. So think about assets that have no counterparty risk and how you could potentially make use of them. And also think about guarantees versus maybes in a variety of ways. Not just with finances, but think about guarantees versus maybes in almost all aspects of life. The more you can think about guarantees versus maybes in all aspects of life, it really makes it easier to unemotionally analyze financial opportunities with a guarantee versus a maybe, if you get really good at analyzing things in your life that have way more emotion, like interpersonal relationships, all that type of stuff. With that, ladies and gentlemen, time for me to go to bed. You have a fantastic night, and I hope you enjoyed this Rich Dad Cashflow game.